A solo with only 3 notes? Are you kidding me? In this video, we're going to talk about phrasing when it comes to improvising a guitar solo. So a lot of us hit a wall sometimes when it comes to improvising solos. We tend to play the same old licks every time we take a solo, and it's hard to come up with fresh new ideas. One technique for remedying this is by stripping away all the extra fat, so to speak, and totally simplify what we're doing. And what I like to do sometimes is practice soloing, but with only 3 notes. So it can be any 3 notes. It could be a triad, a scale fragment, 3 consecutive notes, or just totally random like. The point of limiting yourself to only 3 notes is really to concentrate on phrasing. So what is phrasing? I like to compare phrasing in music to phrasing like when we talk. Much like speaking, you want to say something coherent, something that makes sense. You know, a good story has structure to it. There's a beginning, a middle, an end. It creates some sort of mood or tone, and a good one grabs the listener or the reader's attention. So I like to think a good solo has the same things. We want to make good musical statements that work together as like one cohesive piece. So with only 3 notes to play with, we strip away a bunch of extra notes, leaving us to play with things like rhythms, rhythmic displacement, syncopation, call and response, things like that. Let me show you something. All right, so we're gonna play over an A blues because you know that's my thing. And I'm gonna choose these 3 notes, and it's in no particular order or anything. So I got the root, A, the minor 3rd, C, and then I'll do the 6th, which is an F sharp. These are 3 good notes that work over a blues, but obviously you can choose any 3 that you would like. And you can play with other octaves. But as a note, if one of the 3 notes that you pick is a minor 3rd or a major 3rd, you want to pay close attention to the chord progression because some of those notes are going to clash with certain chords. For instance, if you pick a major 3rd, when you get to the 4 chord, the D7, you're going to have that major 7, which is not going to sound so cool. So in a case like that, I would just avoid playing that note over that D7 and just work with those 2 other notes. So let's choose 3 other notes, and one of them I'm going to do is a major 3rd. So I'll do these 3 notes. That's the major 3rd, flat 7, and the 2nd or the 9th. Kinda jazzy. And watch when I play, I'm going to avoid playing the major 3rd on the 4 chord because it's gonna clash with that dominant 7. What that allows me to do is make some space. You know, you don't want to just play a bunch of 8th notes over your whole solo. You want to let it breathe. Much like when you're talking, you're not just saying a bunch of random words without breathing.
The water, it's impossible to breathe, and I just gotta disagree, cause when I'm rapping out a single bit of oxygen is sitting on my lungs, and I'm relaxing at the bottom of the sea. You see my way.
You gotta make space. You gotta let the solo breathe. Never be afraid of leaving a little bit of silence in your solos. We get wrangled into that whole idea of playing lots of notes and having a lot of chops. But like they say, silence is golden. All right, let's play. So some notes might work better than others, just kind of experiment with them. So like I said before, some of the things to play with are rhythmic stuff, like here's a phrase. You can do like call and response things, like kind of try to be vocal with your lines, something that you could easily sing. If you want to practice syncopation, you can just use one note. Let's do an example here. Triplets. Straight. So you can go between swinging and straights. So play around with this. There's going to be a backing track at the end of this video. I'm sure you're going to be able to come up with some really cool stuff with just 3 notes. As always, if you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up, leave me a little message in the comments, share it with all your friends. If you'd like to see more lesson videos like this one, gear demo videos, or music related vlogs, be sure to click subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.